They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Rashad Penny. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Third and 2, now Wilson. And that's complete to Croft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And the grab by Croft. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On 1st down, Smallwood. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Offense.
So on the big tight end, holding. Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, Amy! And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Draw play. Here's the fullback. It's Juszczyk. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
L.J. Collier on the stop. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Wait, Amy!
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
Your trip is here.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Lady!
Mark 56. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
False start, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing again here, Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 7 consonants, 1 vowel. Here's Juszczyk. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Here we go. Black 80!
I know he ain't got it.
On 2nd down, Smallwood. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 180!
Again, it's Smallwood. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Throwing now is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.